look at that scale now, I don't look at it as numbers of defeat. I look at that scale and I say, you know what, Crystal, this is where you are. Either you like what you see and you stick with it, or you don't like what you see and you make the changes to not see that. You know what I'm saying? And happy Saturday. This week's video is dedicated to my weight loss update, and I'm gonna do a Q&A here at the end for you guys. I want to start doing these monthly, and they will be at the end of the month because I only will be weighing myself once a month now. So I will update you guys on whatever I'm weighing, any new updates with my body, any sizes or anything like that. And then I am often asked questions on Instagram, here on YouTube, on my Snapchat and stuff like that. So when I see a question and it's a good question that I think a lot of people will want to know the answer to, I'll go ahead and screenshot it and then I'll save it for these videos. But if it's a question that you know you're asking me that you want to answer right then I'll go ahead and answer you. But for the most part, I like getting the questions like that because a lot of times, you know, when we say, hey, hit us with questions for videos, you may can't think of something like right on the spot. So I want you to feel comfortable to send me any of your questions, and that way when I do these videos like this or any other, you know, vlogs or whatever, if I have a Q&A segment in those videos, then I'll be able to answer some of you guys' questions. So yeah, first things first, let me go ahead and update you on my week. It was a crazy week, y'all. Like, I was so stressed out this week. I told y'all I'm learning a new billing spreadsheet because one of my coworkers that passed away, it was a part of her job, so that was one of the responsibilities that I took on with her being gone out of that position. And it is interesting, like it is different, and it's so crazy because I used to be assistant director in my last position, or the last job that I had with my last company, and I did spreadsheets daily. I did budgets, I did all kind of like employee schedules and everything. But this here billing is a whole nother story. Like, it brings me back to college when I feel like I have to crash study before I even start just so I can like halfway pass it. Like, it is so crazy, and I know that the more I do it, the better I'll get with it, but it just was crazy. So I was busy in that sense. So yes, I still did fast all day on Monday like I do starting my week, and then I did meal prep this week. So I'll just go over what my meal plan was. So for breakfast, I had egg muffins, and I had that with a cup of grapes, and I did my protein iced coffee this week. I just wanted to get that coffee in my system because I knew I was going to be doing those spreadsheets and I had meetings and stuff going on. So I was like, let me get some caffeine in me so I can get this done. And then for lunch, I had some chicken fajita meat, and then I mixed that with some refried beans. I was really craving like a Mexican dish, and I didn't want to do like any like tortillas or all that stuff or tacos or anything. So I thought, let me just get the main flavors out of the dish I would like, and that will be the beans and the meat. So that's why I decided to do that. And then I did it with my Fiber One brand that y'all know I love so very much. And then for dinner this week, I was not hungry at all. Like, I don't know what was going on with my appetite, but it's like I wasn't feeling very well this week. I had a couple of like sinus and allergy stuff going on, so I've been sneezing like crazy. Like, even now if I sound stopped up, it's just my allergies or whatever just messing with me. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling hungry. So for dinner, I literally only ate chicken legs and a fiber brownie. Like, I wanted to put something on my stomach, but I just couldn't force myself to like eat a full meal. So yeah, that's what I end up eating this week. And next week's video, I'm going to show you guys how I count my points, because from this point forward, I will only be counting my Weight Watchers points. So I'm going to share more Weight Watchers with you guys, because for the holidays, I'm going straight into Weight Watchers mode, like full Weight Watchers, so I can make sure that I maintain my weight. So yeah, that was really good for me this week. And then I also went to get my eyes checked this week because I am blind, and it was past time for me to get my prescription updated. And I'm so glad I did, because I didn't realize that my prescription had changed. I can see in my contacts, but being truthfully honest, I can't see as sharp as I used to. And I used to think it was because, well, maybe I waited too late to wear these contacts, maybe they're old or something like that. But once I went to get my eyes checked, I realized my prescription did change. So I'm just waiting for those to come in. And as y'all can see, I'm in the living room. Everything is back together. I cleaned house today, y'all. I got up and I went to weigh myself, which we'll talk about that in a minute. and then I came back home, chilled out for a bit, and then I went to Walmart. I bought a bunch of cleaning supplies and household stuff, and then I just came in here and I cleaned up. They fixed the living room, they fixed the kitchen. We have a kitchen light. I'm so excited because I got some recipes coming. I'm so excited. So I have a kitchen light, so I got the kitchen all clean, I got the living room clean, spick and span, everything deep clean. Y'all know my house is full of mirrors, so I got everything deep cleaned, and I just feel so good about it. I did have to show out, y'all. I did. Monday I didn't do it, go say anything to them because I was fasting and I wasn't feeling it. But Tuesday, oh, I showed out yet again because they kept telling me, oh, we're waiting on it to dry, we're waiting on it to dry. It had been drying for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and nobody had come around here. So I went around there and showed out again, emailed corporate and everything. And Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they was in here working. They got everything taken care of in the kitchen, in the living room. So we are back in business as far as like meal prepping and stuff. And like I told y'all, since I'm going into the Weight Watchers mode or whatever, I will be doing a lot of Weight Watchers recipes. So that pretty much will be what the meal prep and stuff is going to be about, and I'm excited about it. Me and baby did go to Ross. I found me a dress. It is super cute for the wedding because next weekend we are going to Louisiana. Baby's uncle is getting married, so we're going for the wedding, but we're turning it into a little vacation. So we'll be down there from Friday to Monday. I think it is Monday or Tuesday. I think Monday because I think we go to work Tuesday. But yeah, I'm excited about that, and I'm taking Weight Watchers with me down there. Hopefully it works for me down there, but I will be, you know, indulging a bit because it's Louisiana and the food is amazing and I'm ready to eat. So I'm just putting that out there. But let me go ahead and jump into this video. I just wanted to update you guys on how my week was going. Next week I have a nail appointment, and like I said, I'll be packing and stuff like that because we're heading to Louisiana. So next week vlog is going to be super fun, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So jumping into the weight loss update, you guys know I was doing the challenge Fall into Shape September, and I also did No Scale September. So what I did for that was not have any fried foods or any junk foods. Like even on my treat days, I didn't have anything, any chips, any cookies, candies, ice creams, none of that. Now I did allow myself to have rice and pasta and bread and stuff like that, but I stayed within my calories whenever I ate it. I did allow myself to have coffee, but again, I weighed out my creamer and everything like that. So I stayed pretty consistent. I also stayed really consistent with my intermediate fasting. I even did it on my weekends. I even did it on my treat days. And then I also still did my 24-hour fast in the whole month. So it ended up being a really good month. Me just building that habit of fasting, making sure I'm staying within my eating window, making sure I'm drinking my gallon of water a day and stuff like that. That went really good. Now I did have some challenges in September because you guys know I was without a kitchen literally almost the whole September, if not the whole September. So 1 week I ended up eating out, and then when I did meal prep, like although I'm not the most healthiest eater where everything is like raw and organic and all that stuff, I do still use a lot of processed and microwave foods. This time with me not having a kitchen, everything had to be processed or microwaved and stuff like that. So it was a pretty challenging month on that part, but I'm super excited with myself that I stayed within what I was supposed to do. I didn't use that as a crutch to go out and be like, oh, you know what, I gotta eat out, so let me go to Popeyes and get a 2 for $10, you know, stuff like that. Like I really did try to stay on the healthier end of things, and I'm so proud of myself that I did. Now I wasn't able to work out as much as I wanted to, but you know what, I've gotten to the point in my journey where I don't beat myself up for life. You know, life happens. Like that's one thing that you have to understand. So everything is not going to go perfect. You're not going to be able to do the amazing meal prep that you want to do and go work out twice a day and still go to your full-time job and still come home and entertain your wife or your husband. Like there's gonna be times where you're not going to be able to do nothing that you set your goals to, but you have to go to plan B and adapt. So yeah, hopefully I was able to show you guys that in the vlogs in September, just showing you that sometimes, you know, it's not going to be perfect and you're going to have to just adapt to new situations and roll with it and take it for what it was. So this morning when I went to weigh myself, I really didn't have any expectations. I really didn't have a number goal in mind. Like I said, for my Fall into Shape September, I really just wanted to build the habits of making sure that I'm fat fasting when I'm supposed to, still drinking my water, and not indulging so much in fried and junk foods, because I realize like my body really carries a lot of water weight, especially when I have those type of foods in my system. So it's okay to treat myself, you know, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, but to give myself that every treat day was kind of going against the fact that I was eating, you know, so healthy Monday through Friday. So I really feel like I train myself that I don't necessarily have to go ham on my treat days and treat myself with so much fried foods. And like I told you guys in my last vlog, that I am no longer going to treat myself with food. My treat days is dedicated to something that I wanted, something that I saw that I wanted, something that I didn't know I wanted. I was in the store and it told me, come here and buy me, stuff like that. Like, of course, like I said, I'll be going to Louisiana next weekend. So of course, you know, your girl gonna eat some fried food and stuff like that. I'm out of town, I'm on vacation. That's when it happened. But of course, when I'm back in town and work and I'm in my routine, then I'm in my routine when it comes to eating as well. So yeah, I'm really excited with everything that happened for me in September. Like I said, I really am excited about the months to come, because I feel like I've built the habits that I need to keep me grounded throughout these months. So my current weight at the time right now is 197.3. So your girl is still 100 pounds down, and it is so crazy that I have lost this weight and I have kept it off. The last time I weighed myself for my last update, I was 198.3. So technically I've lost a pound, which is always a good thing. Like I always tell you, a lot of people will think, oh, I only lost 1 pound, man, I'm upset. But you did not gain and you didn't maintain. The scale actually went down. So when I look at that scale now, I don't look at it as numbers of defeat. I look at that scale and I say, you know what, Crystal, this is where you are. Either you like what you see and you stick with it, or you don't like what you see and you make the changes to not see that. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much at this point, like I said, with the holiday months coming ahead of us, I want to be realistic. I don't want to go into this thinking that I'm going to stay 100%, you know, on plan, on track throughout this whole time. So yes, I am going into my Weight Watcher mode, where I will be counting my Weight Watchers points. And the next video you see, which will be next week's video, I will be showing you guys pretty much how Weight Watchers works, how many points I get, and how I make my plan to match my points. So yeah, next week's vlog is going to be interesting on pretty much the food aspect of everything. So that way I'll show you guys how I do that. And I do get a lot of questions from you guys. I do know a lot of you have joined Weight Watchers because I joined Weight Watchers, and you're like, hey, we can do this together. And I'm so super excited. If you haven't followed me on Connect, go ahead and follow me. My Connect username is in the description box, and I'll follow you back. And also, if you want to sign up for Weight Watchers, I do have my Weight Watchers link down there. I think if you sign up, I don't get money or anything, but I think I get a free month and you get a free month as well. And I think you get like a gift or whatever. So if you want to do it, like, I'm not sponsored by Weight Watchers. They don't even know who I am. I pay for my Weight Watchers, but that's only if you want to use the link or whatever. But yeah, I'm like so super excited. Like I said in my last video, the easy part is losing weight. The harder part is keeping it off. So to see that I've been on this journey for 1 year and 9 months and I am still 100 pounds down, I haven't gained anything back, I am super excited. I also took my measurements, which I never measure my arms or my legs or anything like that, because I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. But I always measure my waist, and I lost an inch off my waist as well. So I was a 38 when I started this, and I am now a 37 in the waist. And I'm so super excited about that. Now going into clothing sizes, I am now a 10 in plus sizes, which is so crazy to even say 10 is plus size. But all these plus size stores now carry a size 10, so, or a size 0, you know that. So I'm the lowest on that plus size spectrum. And then in junior plus sizes, I am wearing a 12, 11, 12, just kind of depends on, like Rainbow, I can wear an 11, Target, I wear a 12, so 11, 12. My shoe size, I can actually fit a 7.5 now, so I'm in a 7.5, 8. I still get an 8 because I like my toenail to be a little long, not like super long, but you know, just a little length on it. So if I get a design or something, you know, it show. So I still get an 8 just so it won't fit true, because like a 7.5 is like a true size, and an 8 gives me like the room I need or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. The shoe sizes, I'm still a 38 double D in bras. And underwear, I'm wearing a large, extra large, which is crazy. Leggings, I'm wearing a large. T-shirts, I'm wearing medium, larges, just depends on which brand. If it's a Glydian t-shirt like Rue 21 sells, then I wear a medium. But then if it's, I can't remember the brand, I think it's whatever brand this is, which I'll have to look in the tag. Like this is a large and it fits me like that Rue 21 medium will. So that's how I am with my sizes. And it is crazy to say that like 100 pounds down, this is where I am. And it's so crazy because I always felt like I needed to get to 180 to be a size 10, 12. You know what I'm saying? 11, 12. I always felt that, and to be there at my size now, I am really happy, guys. Like, it's like I got to the point in my journey where I recognize that this is life, and life is gonna happen, and there's gonna be good days, there's gonna be bad days, there's gonna be perfect weeks where I'm able to meal prep and work out and everything's gonna go good, and then there's gonna be weeks where I don't have a kitchen light and I gotta eat out every day, you know? So I've gotten that part in my journey, and I think that has really helped me with that scale and the relationship that I have with that scale. And like I said, I will be only weighing myself monthly, because this month I was able to focus more on just making sure I was good, you know, with my day-to-day, making sure that my meal prep, or if I had to eat out, that I was picking healthier choices. I was able to focus on that because I wasn't focused on that scale. And like I said, if you're starting out on your journey, of course you want to keep up with the scale, you want to step on it, you want to make sure that you are going in the right direction, because you're still training yourself. But me being a year and 9 months in, I have to realize that that scale, that number on that scale has dropped for me to, you know, and it has dropped over 100 pounds, and I just have to get to the point where now I'm enjoying and living life. So that's where I am kind of in my mindset. I still love doing these vlogs for you guys, and they will continue. I will still meal prep, because I'm just going into that whole 80-20 rule, where I'm going to be as healthy as I can be, you know, 80% of my week. And then on weekends, if I do decide to go to brunch with the girls, or you know, date night with baby or something on Sunday, then I don't feel guilty, or you know that the majority of my week was done the right way. One thing that I am challenging myself for October is to get in my working out. I didn't work out, like I said, 3 to 4 times a week this month, every week. I think I end up working out maybe a total of 3 times the whole month, just being honest with you guys. Now I can't count a lot of like me moving around the house and cleaning up, and you know, I'm working on my closet room, or my glam office, working on that and stuff. So a lot of times that's what I've been doing, so that's why I haven't been working out. But I actually, like I said, still want to join the gym and actually get in and lift some weights and stuff. So that is what I am still working on, because that's why I told you sometimes you can be really good at one thing and suck in another thing. And that's the one thing that I hope I show you guys, is that like, you're not gonna be perfect in this journey. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna tell everybody, oh girl, I'm going to work out, and then you're gonna end up sitting on the couch watching Netflix. It's gonna happen, because we're human. There's always something better in our eyes. But when you recognize it, you be real with yourself, and you hold yourself accountable, and you say, now look here, Crystal, you said you was gonna work out. Now I know some stuff happened, and you know, you was busy a couple days, but what's going on today? Why you not doing it? And you just kind of give your own self that pep talk, and you know, give your own self a kick in the butt. So that's what I'm doing with myself. Like I said, especially going over these holidays, I do want to get more activity in, just so I am keeping this weight off like I'm doing now. Food is very important though, as you can see. Sometimes you can't work out, you know, stuff happens. But if your eating is intact, then you won't have to worry about gaining too much. Even if you do gain a couple pounds here or there, you won't have to worry about it staying, because it's literally, you know, water weight and stuff like that. It's not actual fat weight, because you're eating to the best of your ability, staying within your calorie limit, and you know, taking care of that stuff like that. So like I said, I'm really excited stepping on that scale. I was like nervous this morning, y'all. I was nervous as if it was my first time. I really didn't know what the scale would say. I noticed that my belly has went down drastically. drastically. Even baby has said like, your stomach going down, and I did hear the stomach is the last thing to go. So I'm like, okay, is this the last thing? Like, is you leaving? I'm like super excited about it. Like, I feel good. My body feels like I just feel good. Like, you guys keep telling me or complimenting me about my skin. Thank you so much. And y'all, this is from water. Like, that's all I drink. If I'm not drinking coffee or milk in my oatmeal or you know, a little coffee creamer on the weekend, it is water. I don't do juices. I do my detox teas, but those are just water and tea, you know what I'm saying? So I don't drink my calories, I should say. All I do drink is water, and they say water is really good for the skin. So I see the improvements in myself. I see the improvements in my body and stuff like that, and it just makes me feel good. And like I said, to still be 100 pounds down and to be this far along in my journey, I am shook. I am shook. And it's only because too, I've been seeing a lot of the girls who was like starting their weight loss journeys around the time that I did. I see a lot of them have gained a little weight back, and that they're feeling bad about themselves. And I'm like, no sis, hold your head up, because regardless of the fact, this is hard. Shit happens, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be times where you may gain back 20 pounds, but you know what? You pick your head up and you keep pushing. That's all you can do. You don't let nobody make you feel bad for it. You don't let yourself make you feel bad for it. You just get back on your butt and make sure you do what you have to do to get it off. Like, I do see a lot of people talking crap about them too, and it's just like, at the end of the day, this is hard. I'm pretty sure we all do not want to be overweight, so it's not something that we are deliberately doing, but it's habits that we have learned over the course of our whole lives that has put us in this situation. So what we have to do now is go ahead and create those better habits for our life, so that way we can get out of that, and then we can lose weight and keep it off. And that's the main thing that I had to learn this time. I had to learn that it's okay, you know, to want to drop 10 pounds by your birthday to be cute in a dress, but being realistic with yourself. If you want to drop 10 pounds and keep it off, then you need to do it in a healthy manner and actually work for it, you know, and take the time for it to come off, and then it won't come back so easy, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm going to only weigh myself once a month, so you guys will get this video once a month with just an update, and I'll tell you guys how much I'm weighing, and we'll go over inches and everything like we just did. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get into these questions. So this time, the questions that I screenshotted was kind of raw. I was like, okay, y'all coming with the real questions now. See, normally I get those like innocent questions, you know, but this time I got some questions that was like, you know, I was like, okay then. So anyway, y'all know your girl is real and raw. So I hope y'all ready for these answers. So the first question is, what kind of workout routine would you recommend to someone that can't afford a gym membership or any equipment? And then she said, also, did you do any detoxes during your journey? If so, which detox did you use? So the first part of your question is, sis, YouTube is filled with free workouts. You can literally type in cardio workouts. You can type in strength training. You can type in kettlebell workouts. You can type in walking at home, running at home, anything. Just go to your YouTube search engine and type in what you want to do. Now, I do have 3 channels that I have linked in my description box all the time. It's Leslie Sansone. She's a walk at home guru, and y'all, she has over 300 videos on her channel, so you can do one of those each day if you don't want to get bored. I also have Kokobo Fitness down there. She's more strength training, weight training. She does squats, you know, lower belly, planking, stuff like that. And then y'all know my girl Fit Body by Ashley. I have her linked as well, and she is cardio hip hop, so she does all the hip hop songs, but she does like soca, she does R&B songs, Beyonce mix, like she just does all things dancing. So yes, sis, if you can't afford a gym membership, or if you can't afford to leave the house to go work out, YouTube is your best bet, and it's free. And the second part is about the detoxes. Yes, I use Teamy Blends Detox Tea. That link is always in my description box as well. I think my code is like 10% off or 20% off, something like that. So yeah, you can use that, and that is what I use to just, you know, keep your stomach not so bloated. I use the Teamy Colon. And then if I do a time where I am off a track for more than a week, I do a water fast, and that water fast is normally 3 to 5 days. I think I've done it like 4 times throughout this whole journey or whatever, and like I said, it's not to lose weight, although I end up losing a lot of weight. I think every time I've done one of those, I've lost between 18 and 22 pounds, something like that. So yeah, I do those, but again, I'm gonna lose weight because I'm not eating, I'm only drinking water. But I do that just to get back on track mentally, because there is no way you can go from eating whatever you want any time of day that you want to straight back into being disciplined, intermittent fasting, eating what you have to eat, you know, stuff like that. There's no way. So water fasting for me is just me telling myself like, no, you have to get yourself back on track. You have to, you know, just calm yourself back down. So that's what I do. And that's why I did start doing water fasting on Monday, because I would give myself a treat day on Sunday. Then I give myself a water fast day on Monday, just to, you know, kick myself back into on track mode and go back throughout the week. And that's where it started from, and it just kind of stuck to it. So that's what I do. Next question. Has your wife ever made comments about your weight loss negatively, even jokingly? And she said some spouses act funny like you're going to leave them because you lost weight. And she said, also, have you been hit on by any randoms? And by the way, I love you ladies. And then she said, if there was, oh, this is another question. So I'm gonna answer these first questions first. She said, has my wife made any comments? Believe it or not, no. Courtney is the same, y'all. Like, from when I was bigger to me now, she has been the same. She is so encouraging. Like, she encourages me every time I have a meltdown. Like I told y'all in my last video, I've had about 2 to 3, maybe 4 meltdowns. I don't remember. 2 that I remember of, and maybe 3 or 4. But every time I've had a meltdown, like, she has listened to me. No matter how stupid I sounded, she has listened to me, and then she has said, you already doing this. Like, you are beating yourself up for something that you already doing. And I was like, you know what? She has like really calmed me down. She is the reason that I still am the way I am, and it's because she supported me so much. Like, if I say I don't want to be on a diet today, and I say diet because, you know, this really a lifestyle, and then she said, okay, eat whatever you want. Or if I say, you know what, no, you know I can't eat these fries, I'm not gonna eat them, she's like, okay baby, whatever it is you want to do, I'm behind you. She makes sure when I need baked chicken, it's baked. She bakes it for me. She makes sure that, you know, I go to the store, I'm running ideas through her head, and she's like, well, I wouldn't eat it, but it's something you'll eat, you know. She's just very supportive. She's just been the same the whole time. We've gotten closer, but that could be just, you know, over time, over being married for over a year or whatever. But I do feel like we've gotten closer. But honestly, now that I say it out loud, I feel like we've gotten closer because of me. Because I am now more comfortable with myself, that I allow her, or I allow myself to be more comfortable around her. Because at first I used to always just be so like timid, so shy, so just uncomfortable in myself, that it was like I loved her, I showed her affection, but I just wasn't Crystal. And it's like now, after the weight loss, I'm sexy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that's why we gotten closer, because I've gotten more comfortable with myself. But no, she doesn't joke about nothing about weight loss. She doesn't like say anything to me about it. You know, she's never said like, oh, you getting too skinny, or oh, I liked you better bigger. Like, she's never said anything like that at all. Like, I've had friends to say it. Friends. But yeah, she hasn't said anything. Yes, girl, that's one thing I will say. Since losing weight, before when I was bigger, I would get attention when I went out. And I would always have on a full face of makeup, heels, bodycon dress. I honestly feel like people gave me attention because they were trying to figure out how my big body was walking on those heels. I think that's why. But that's when I got attention. Other than that, I felt invisible. I could walk through Walmart and nobody would look at me, you know. Now I get hit on at red lights, I get hit on at Starbucks, I get hit on at Walmart. It is so crazy. I'm like, when people walk up to me and be like, hey, Miss Lady, I'll be like, is it me y'all talking to? And they be like, yeah, you. I'm like, I'm just not used to this. Like, I started telling them a whole weight loss story. Back when I I was 297. It's just crazy to me how much attention I get like this, like regular at this size compared to when I was bigger. That's so crazy. But yes, I do get hit on, you know, by randoms. And the next part of our question said, if there was one thing you could change in your journey, what would it be? And honestly, if there was one thing I could change in my journey, I would have strength trained sooner. Like as soon as I lost the first 40 pounds or so, or where I got comfortable enough to actually like lift the weights and squat and stuff, I would have did it then. I'm doing it now, although I don't do a bunch of cardio and stuff like I used to. I do plank in the morning, which your girl can do a 30-second plank now. I do squats. I still do my drink pee squat. Even though like I don't mention it all the time, I'm still squatting because I like the way my booty is shaping. I like the way that looks. I like the way my midsection is looking because those planks are helping it. I still do have belly flab, but I'm starting to realize that that is loose skin and it may not go away. So I've really gotten comfortable with that. Like I've just gotten to the point where like, hey, it is what it is. This is 100 pounds of me. It's gone, so it is what it is. So I've gotten comfortable with that. But if I can change just anything, it would definitely be to add strength training in way sooner. So about time that I got to here, I would have the midsection that I wanted instead of me trying to work on it now. And then she asked, also, I'm not sure if you or your wife are planning to have a baby, but is there a timeline and are you nervous about the changes your body will go through? And yes, I've mentioned it several times before. Me and Courtney are wanting to start a family and I am going to carry the baby and I am nervous as hell. I am so afraid of it. It is something that we've been thinking about. I just wanted to get my body healthy. I wanted to get my body, especially since I'm older and I'm going to be pregnant in my older age. They call it geriatric pregnancies. Excuse me, no. But since I'm going to be pregnant, you know, in my older age, I just wanted my body to be as healthy as it could be. So I am a bit nervous about what will happen simply because I've never been pregnant before. I've never even had a pregnancy scare. So I'm just like, okay, is this gonna work out for me? Like what's gonna happen? But I know that I've trained myself good enough to know that too much is too much. Like even being pregnant, I know I don't have to gain a bunch of weight. I know I can gain healthy weight to ensure that my baby will, you know, be carried healthy and I will give birth to a healthy baby. But, you know I don't have to go crazy and be like, oh girl, I'm eating for 2 and gain 100 pounds back. You know what I'm saying? But the part that I'm nervous about is just actually being pregnant. It's not the actual gaining of the weight, especially now since I've trained myself on how to live life and not overindulge and my relationship with food has changed. I'm not worried about that part. I'm just worried about like the actual being pregnant part. And another question, has your sex life changed? Sorry if that's a nosy question. No, it's not nosy. I remember when I asked y'all to ask me these questions and I was like, come with it. Don't be asking me no innocent questions. Sex life has changed, but like I said, it has changed for the better, and I really feel like it is because of my weight loss, but not because of the physical weight loss, but it's because of the mental weight loss in me, because I feel more sexy in myself. Like I said, Courtney has always treated me as if I was the sexiest woman in the world. She has never made me feel like she hasn't wanted me or like she wasn't attracted to me. It was me that was uncomfortable at a point. Like around the time I started to lose weight is when I knew I needed to lose weight because I couldn't even stand to see myself naked. I would take my clothes off and I would just look at myself in disgust. Like I didn't want to see myself naked, so I would be like, you know, be in the bed with my wife and it's just like, I'm gonna be fully clothed, pajama top, pajama pants, socks, like everything. And it was so crazy, and it was only because I just didn't want to look at myself, so I didn't want her to see it. But now that I lost weight, Crystal don't care, you know, just keeping it real. Like I feel sexy in myself. I see my body, I see my curves, loose skin and all. I see it and I love it. So it has made our sex life 300 times better. Alrighty, next question. Good afternoon. What was the first change you made towards your weight loss journey? Good question. And the first change I made was adding water. I said this in my last video to you guys. That was the first thing I did. I've always known on every journey that I've been on, you need to have at least half your body weight in water. And if it's if it's more than a gallon, like if half your body weight is more than 128 ounces, then you don't want to drink that much water. So you want to just make sure you drink a gallon a day. But if your body weight is under, if your body weight in ounces is under 128, then you drink half your body weight in water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you only need to drink 100 ounces of water and such and such. Now I drink a gallon of water because like I said, that's all I drink is water. So I crave it, so I still do drink a gallon. But because I'm 197, then I don't need to drink but 100 ounces of water or whatever. So anyway, that's the first thing that I did. I changed my diet by just adding more water. I didn't go straight into cutting out a whole bunch of food and fasting and doing stuff like that. I did start my diet with, my lifestyle journey this time. I did start with a detox cleanse, but that's because I had done the cleanse before, so I knew it was a pretty good cleanse. But like I told everybody, I'm different. I don't know where I come from. I don't know where I get this willpower and stuff. So with that being said, I won't tell everybody to start your journeys with cleanses or detoxes or anything like that. Sometimes you just need to start with adding more water. Sometimes you don't realize you only had one 16.9 ounce bottle of water a day, and that's not enough water. You're supposed to have, just on average, at least 64 ounces. So if you're not even drinking that, then you really need to increase your water, and then you'll start to see your cravings and your calories go down because you won't be as dehydrated, or you won't be so hungry because you're just stuffing yourself with junk food, empty calories, and you're actually giving yourself water. You're moving around, you're peeing, you're getting that stuff out, and then you'll start to see changes. So I just say go ahead and add more water. Next question, what did you do to just start? I just keep starting and stopping. And since that's what you do, you just have to start. And no matter what, you have to keep going. So if you start on Monday and you do good, Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday you messed up, then you start over Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday you messed up, you start over Sunday. You just keep going until you tell yourself, like, okay, how many more times I'm gonna gain and lose these last 10 pounds? Like, I'm over that. I'm ready to make it work. And you really do have to be firm with yourself, and you have to hold yourself accountable. Can nobody tell you that but yourself? You have to tell yourself, like, look, I'm messing up. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't blame nobody but me. I have to get on my own butt. And once you get to that point, and once you start actually fixing your relationship and not blaming the food, because the food is not the problem. The problem is what's causing you to run to food. See, food can't speak to us. Food can't talk back to us. It can't yell at us. It can't, be mad at us. It can't do none of that. But it can hurt us, and it can kill us by making us overeat and get to the point where we're no longer healthy. So you need to fix what's going on around you, whether it be your relationship, whether it be your job, whether it be your confidence in yourself. You need to fix that, and that is what will fix your relationship with the food. The food is not the bad part, guys. Like, you need food to survive. Like, most of us are in our late 20s, 30s, 40s. I even have 50-year-olds watching me. They tell me all the time, like, hey sis, I'm 51, I'm 55, and I watch you. So if you've made it this far, you had to have eaten. And you know what I'm saying? So it's not the food that's damaging, it's the stuff around you. So fix that first, and then you'll be able to start on the journey and be firm with yourself. So you just got to be real with yourself. Next question, do you have sagging skin? Yes, I do. I have a little on my belly, I have a little on my arms, I have a little on my thighs, and then I have some here on my back, because like I said in one of my videos, I had so much back fat back here, I didn't even realize it. So as I lost weight, it fell. So yeah, it fell down. But one thing I will say with planking, it really firms up this area, because even my brows are fitting better, and I feel like that little fat pocket is going away. So I definitely want to start doing some kettlebell workouts just to even tone it up even more, because like I said, the little stuff that I'm doing now is showing some good results. So I know once I go hard and start putting some weights with it, I can really get it to where I need it to be. Next question, has your energy level increased, and do you sleep better? Girl, yes. First things first, your girl over here getting 9 8-9 hours of sleep every night, and I sleep so good. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm not groggy, I'm not tired. It's like I get up and I have a ton of energy. Most times in the morning, I'm getting up, I'm meal prepping, I'm washing, I'm straightening up, I'm doing something, and baby be like, you just shot up and zoom, 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 zoom around this house. I go to work, I come home. Like, my energy has really gotten good. It has even gotten to the point where I can't stay in the house, y'all. Before this, I used to stay in the house on weekends. I come in the house Friday when I get out for work, and I leave Sunday for church, and then I come back on Sunday, and I wouldn't go nowhere till Monday. And now on Saturday, I wish I would be in this house. I don't care if I'm with my mama, by myself, with baby, wherever. Like, I'm out this house, I'm always gone. Like, I have energy like no other. So I gotta attribute that to the weight loss, because I didn't used to be this way. Next question. Did you ever feel like giving up? And if so, what did you do? Also, when did you start exercising? Okay, sis, this is a good question. I felt like giving up every day the first 2 months of my journey. I'm just being honest. I was like, why am I doing this? Baby loved me. I got a good life going on. I'm good. I'm healthy. I wasn't going crazy. This was before I went to the doctor and found out my cholesterol was 305. Like, it was crazy. And I really did feel like giving up. It's like I kept telling myself, like, why am I doing this? But believe it or not, every time that I made it through my intermediate fasting window and I got to my eating window and I ate what I was supposed to eat, and then I went back into fasting mode, and then I did that, every day that I did it, I got stronger and I got stronger. And I stopped telling myself, like, you don't have to do this. I started wanting to do it. And that was right around the time that I started exercising. I got into cardio hip hop. I found Fit Body by Ashley, and I just went at it. And I was doing it twice a day. I would do it in the morning before work, and I would do it after work. And baby even had a recording of me, like when I first started, how like bad and out of breath I was. And now I can make it through her video with no sweat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just seeing yourself grow is when you realize, like, I can do this. You know why? Because I'm already doing this. Like, so yeah, you may be telling yourself when you start, like, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? This sucks. I'm not doing it right. But every time you tell yourself that, but you show yourself that you can do it, you get stronger and stronger, and you'll continue to go on. Next question. Did the weight have any positive effects on your bedroom life? And like I said, yes, it did. Just because I feel more comfortable with myself. And it's just like, Courtney always felt comfortable with herself. She has always been that person. She has confidence, and I even look to her for confidence, because I'm like, you know what? You have confidence in yourself and you love yourself. That allows you to love me because you love yourself. So I had to go in and love Crystal. And now that I love Crystal, I love Courtney even more, you know, because I love myself even more. So yes, girl, bedroom life is amazing. Next question. Did you plateau at any time? If so, how did you get through it? Because I don't know what to do. And yes, sis, I was in a plateau maybe once or twice. And when you have a plateau, it's just your body telling you that it's tired of doing what it's been doing. So you need to switch it up. So whether it's switching up your eating window, if you're doing intermediate fasting, or if you need to switch up, you know, maybe not eating so much beef, but cut down and start eating more ground turkey, or maybe you need to drop your carbs or go up on your carbs. Like, maybe it's something that you need to tweak in your journey to like throw your body into shock, so it can be like, okay, hold on, this ain't the same, you know, eggs and turkey bacon she give me every day. So let me see what this is, and then it'll start, you know, moving better. And then before you know it, you'll get over that plateau. You either need to do that, or you need to do more physical activity. So maybe I need to do and less cardio and more strength training. Or you need to switch it up and maybe add in a protein shake, you know, once or twice a week or something like that. So 9 times out of 10, a plateau is not a bad thing. It's just your body's way of saying, hey, I'm tired of what you're doing. Can you change this up? And so yeah, just try to change something up. Even if it's just maybe trying to do a fast or something. Like, if you don't do intermediate fasting, try doing it one day, and you can just do a 12-12 method, where you eat from 7 to 7 p and you fast from 7 p to 7 a. Just eat 12, fast for 12. Try doing that, you know, just to give your body something different, or give your body some time, and then you should start to see a change. Next question. What kind of snacks do you eat, and how many? I'm really not that big of a snacker anymore. No lie, when I first started my journey, I I did snack a lot, but that's because I had more calories at the time. So when you have more calories, then you're able to add in more snacks. But as you lose weight, and especially on Weight Watchers, MyFitnessPal does it as well, as you lose weight, you'll start to see your calories go down because it doesn't take as many calories as it used to get you full, to get your body into a fat burning mode, stuff like that. So as you start to see your calories go down, then you'll start to see that you don't want to spend most of your points or most of your calories on snacks. So you'll start doing better meals, or meals that have, you know, a protein and a carb and a vegetable and a fruit, you know, stuff like that. So I found myself cutting out a lot of snacking and doing mostly meals. But there are some weeks, you know, when Mother Nature in town, the week before, the week after, stuff like that, where your girl be needing a snack. So this day and time, if I am going to eat a snack, it is going to be Skinny Pop popcorn, the butter kind, because I love it, or it's going to be the Smart Foods white cheddar popcorn. I will do the Fiber One protein chocolate bars, the little 90 calorie ones. I use my Fiber brownies as snacks as well. So if it's just like, I always have one in my purse. So if I go somewhere and something happens where it's just no food for me to eat, I always have a Fiber brownie with me, and I'll eat that. And that, you know, that'll get your girl through. Eat that brownie, drink you some water, and it'll hold you over till you can get to some food. So yeah, I just kind of do that. Good snacks though will be any kind of nuts, almonds, pecans, walnuts, something like that. You can also do like cheeses or peanut butter and crackers. You can do peanut butter and apples, any kind of fruit, applesauce. You want to just keep your snacks as light as possible, but you want them to be something that, you know, can fill you up. So when it comes to snacks, you don't want to spend your calories eating, you know, dip and chips and all this stuff. You rather have your meals be a good sized meal with the amount of calories, and then you can save that snacking from the time when you really, really need it. Next question, how many inches did you lose after losing 100 pounds? Oh, let's see. Let me do the math. When I first started, my waist was a size 54, and it's a 37 now. I have lost 17 inches, sis. I didn't even do the math, okay? I have lost 17 inches and 100 pounds. I mean, I have lost 100 pounds and 17 inches off my waist. Now, like I said, I didn't really care about my legs and stuff. I wish I would have did it though, just so I can have that as a reference. But at the end of the day, I just cared about my waist area, and I have lost 17 inches. Next question, did you start intermittent fasting at the beginning of your journey? Yes, I did. I literally did a 2-day Arden Gardens detox fast, and then on that 3rd day, I went straight into my intermittent fasting. I started with 16:8, and my eating window was what it is now, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So yeah, I did that juice cleanse for 2 days, and then on that Wednesday, I started on a Monday, and I did the juice cleanse that Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, I broke my fast at 10 a.m. and I started right then. And like I said, it was hard. It was hard. Every time I was fasting, I was like, oh, I'm starving myself. Why am I doing this to myself? But every time I made it through my window, I was like, you got this. That wasn't so bad. Just think like this tomorrow. And now I'm doing full day fasting and intermittent fasting in the same week. So it gets better, y'all. I'm telling you, just give it time. Next question. Congrats. I've been following you for a long time now, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you, sis. What do you think is the most important factor in weight loss? Is it exercise or strict eating more important? Thanks. And the most important thing is your food. You can never work out a bad diet. Always remember that. I do not care if you're in the gym for 3 hours a day. If you come home and you are eating more calories than you are burning off, then you can just, why are you even in the gym? You always want to make sure that your food is good. It's the 80-20 rule. Make sure that you are putting in good food most of the time, staying within your calories, staying within whatever journey, lifestyle you're choosing. Just make sure you're staying within that. And if you are training your body with those calories, with the working out, and you are burning off more than you're eating, then you're losing weight. But if you are not burning off more calories than you're eating, then you won't lose weight. If you want to see that scale go down, it is literally calories in versus calories out. So if you're eating 2,000 calories, but you're burning 1,000 calories off, then you're guaranteed need to lose weight. But if you are eating 5,000 calories and you only burnt 1,000 calories, then you still have way more calories on you than you need, so you're not gonna lose. So you wanna make sure that you're burning more calories than you're eating. Calories in versus calories out. And that was my last question, which I'm so excited because my camera battery is flashing at me because your girl been up here talking. But I am super excited about what's to come. Like I said, I have a kitchen now, so I will be doing some recipes for you guys. I will be following Weight Watchers, so the next vlog you see, I will be going over how Weight Watchers work. I will tell you how many points I get, how is that calculated, and then what I do, how I break down my points and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I just try to be real with you guys. Y'all came with the questions this time, so if you do have any more questions, go ahead and leave them down there, and when I do this video again next month, at the end of next month, I will include your question in the video. And also, I'm not sure if you guys want me to say y'all's name when I say the question, so if you want me to shout you out or something, then tell me that too, and I'll do that. But I just never say it because I don't know if you'd be like, girl, let me tell everybody my screen name on the internet, you know what I'm saying? So yes, again, I am super excited where I am in my journey. I am so proud of myself, and I'm gonna keep going. Like, I'm not stopping. I no longer care about that number on the scale, but I do care about how I feel, my health, and what my clothes look like. So your girl is gonna continue on this journey to make sure that I continue to be the happy, sexy Crystal that I've turned out to be. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more of my journey, then go ahead and subscribe and turn your notification bell on to be notified when I post the next vlog, and I'll see you guys next week.